Hi there, Matt Liebman at Revenue.io here. This video is to help you understand what to do if you're trying to add somebody to a sequence, but you don't seem to see the sequence available to you. So you'll see here I've got my Ring DNA Communications Hub on the side of my screen next to my Salesforce, and I'd like to put Tamila into the staples sequence. I'm going to go down to the guided selling module, and I'm going to look for the staples sequence. I've got my 6 pages, but I can't find it. And so what the first thing you're going to want to do is if you're not sure where that sequence is, you're going to want to use this search capability. But I've got no matching sequences that I can put Tamila in. Well, why is that? There's two reasons that you wouldn't be able to put Tamila into the sequence that you want to. And you can see those down here in the ineligible sequences section. The first is going to be that they don't match the entrance criteria. I guess actually there's three reasons. I'll explain all three. If they don't match the entrance criteria, if I click on this sequence right here, what you'll see is that in order to be put into this sequence, the latest disposition on the contact needs to be left voicemail, the owner of this contact needs to be Kevin, and the last outbound call needs to be from the current week. Well, if I go back to Tamila, what I'll find is that the owner is not Kevin. This doesn't meet that entrance criteria, and therefore I can't put her in this sequence. Entrance criteria is designed to help ensure that you only put people in the right places. There's also a situation where a sequence could be inactive, where if you see this error here, not error, you see this reason here, it's not an error, it's intentional. You see this reason here, and I pop into this ice melt special sequence. Well, you'll see here in the upper right, it's asking me to activate this sequence. This isn't active. If we haven't activated a sequence in revenue.io, I'm not going to be allowed to put people into that sequence. And if that's the error you're seeing, you're just going to want to reach out to your revenue.io admin and they'll be able to activate that sequence for you. The final reason that I might not be able to put somebody in is I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to look at these reasons and we are going to look for the reason here, matches exit criteria. So right here, if I go to this sequence itself, why would someone get to leave this sequence? Well, they would get to leave this sequence if they are an active customer. This active customer field currently, they get to stay in if it is, wait a second, let me redo the logic here. If active customer is false, they leave the sequence. So if they're a customer, they can exit it. But if they do not become a customer anymore, they leave the sequence. And what I can see if I go back to Tamila here and I find that active customer field, it is false, which means that if I were to theoretically put Tamila into that sequence, Tamila would instantly be removed because she matches the exit criteria. So our system won't let you put somebody in that matches the exit criteria. But new shift key customer, should I move that checkbox to true right here, I would then be eligible to put her into that sequence. So three reasons why you wouldn't be able to put somebody in the sequence you want to. They don't match the criteria for entrance, they already match the criteria for exit, or the sequence has not been activated. In the first two instances, you'll want to verify the data and make sure that you actually are trying to put them in the right sequence. If you are trying to put them in the right sequence and the data is correct and that's the error you're getting, reach out to your Revenue.io admin to have them help you understand the criteria. Or if you're getting that sequence as an active error, reach out to your Revenue.io admin to activate the sequence for you so you can begin putting people into that sequence and working through those tasks. Please reach out to us if you have any more questions, and we hope this was helpful. Thank you so much.